All right, well, we're back. We had a little bit of a break before we entered this second game. Of course, we're taking on a brand new team, so this is going to be a fun one. Of course, now I'm back in the booth with my boy, Raw.
First cast of the semester together.
Yes,
back
sir.
Again.
The dynamic duo. We are back at it again, folks.
Watch some great Valorant loading in here onto Ascent.
Yeah, and I'm excited. I mean, from past games that we've seen, for sure this is, and I mean, this still could be what we said before, still our strongest map. I still think so. I mean, we've seen it in the past so many times, been kind of the strength of our team kind of relies on these Ascent games. And they started on attack this time. Of course, the lineup of the team comp is slightly different from before. You don't see a Chamber, you don't see Cypher, you don't see Neon. It's a completely new kind of team comp.
Yeah, I think last game, the previous one up against Augustin, SMSU definitely trying out that Chamber, trying out that Neon on split, and just seeing how they work, you know.
Yeah.
Trying them out, trying to get some scrim time on. We do have a Woken, you know, obviously off the caster desk this time around.
Yeah.
Subbing back in there for Joshua, who played Neon in August. Starting up here, SMSU. They do get smoked off onto A by that Brim. So they don't push up into. They are up into Garden with Wookie and I believe is Jackson. Okay.
Yep, Jackson.
I don't even know why I question that. You know, Jackson is the premier controller player for SMSU. Is always on the Astra on that. Well, we don't see him on Viper as much. We's not playing.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see. Oh, and it looks like they're gonna get
Spike
first
down
blood here.
mid.
Jackson and Woken do both get clapped with that classic. You can see Piece of Bread kind of hiding in mid, I should say, not main, with that Sheriff. Could be very dangerous if he can get those shots off.
Yeah, the Sheriff was very aggressive on a killjoy, right? You
Yeah.
know, usually we see that.
Variable removed.
He is quick with the, I've seen, it's the Ion Sheriff. That's got to be why he's hitting these shots.
It is an amazing skin.
Yeah, from what I hear, it's actually
Stun. One enemy remaining.
And as you can see here, he hit that double kill with the Sheriff. Yeah, like what I've heard is that if you just crouch walk with the Sheriff, it has a laser beam. Like, it is incredible. And he's gonna go for it.
Try not to crouch too much in the game.
Oh, no.
I just
Yeah.
crouch into people.
Yeah, it just could be a bad gamer, you know. There's the shock dart being hit there by Wookiee. It will clip him a little bit. He is at 42 health. He does beat off that recon. They get the information, and they will take out Milkbread, who had a fight going in there. Could have possibly been able to secure it if he was just a little bit more hesitant, passive with that play. However, it will be SMSU with the first round victory. And you can even see they're kind of buying rifles here against Montclair State. And Montclair looking a little bit, you know, it's first round.
Yeah,
right?
first round, yeah.
But you can see the flexing here by SMSU.
Yeah, decided to have
rifles.
2 Vandals right away.
Yeah, and it will be Woken and Wookiee.
I like the aggression.
Yeah. This is for sure going to be a fun play.
How they're going to play with these Vandals, you know, don't want to run into a location. Just get three bursted by that classic Woken there, picking up Milkbread. Jackson gets some aggressive control into tree, gets that switch, and Dora's going to be coming down. They have full site control with Piece of Bread picking up Niaki there with his Sheriff.
You should run. Spike planted.
Did you see that
Piece of Bread already has his ult on second round. That's what he was
What a
going for the
flex.
hill.
Yeah, honestly, if you saw there, Sky threw the bird right in front of KJ, so it like blocked the bullets for him.
I didn't see it. Wasn't paying enough attention.
It was kind of cool, actually.
A lot of things going on.
One enemy
Jackson
remaining.
will take out Sherry. And that's going to pick it up almost a flawless here by SMSU as they go into round 3, but still big plays.
Picking up that Ion Sheriff, might be giving it over to Piece of Bread again.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like he wants it though.
He's
opting for that op instead.
Wow.
Oh, maybe not.
I think they might have been like, you know what, we won't go too hard in the third round with op.
Yeah, you know, third round attacker op on the Killjoy. Might be a little cocky. He has the Sheriff.
Yeah, he's just gonna, you know, he's kind of quick with the Sheriff, so honestly, that probably would have been the best play. But yeah, no, really strong showing by these in the first 2 rounds as they enter this third one. Looks like they're going for a kind of mid
and the
A
wall
split.
bang by Wookie.
my goodness.
Rays. Unfortunate. The Rays just looked at that recon arrow and then
Yeah, no.
was gone.
Yeah, he has the head placement just kind of crazy right now. He's kind of going off, feeling that confidence. No doubt.
I'm gonna try to throw some shots out there, but piece of bread, very deadly indeed.
He's just different.
One
He's
enemy
just a
remaining.
piece of bread with another headshot from heaven, and if he can catch this one, this is going to be a
Miles
third
last
piece.
alive. Killjoy v Killjoy. Oh, does manage to pick up a piece of
wow.
bread there. Drops a 30
Spike
HP.
planted.
He has turret, he has alarm bots, he has
But
his
the bomb's on the
swarms.
other side.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. And I feel like he's just gonna take this opportunity to save the rifle. Yeah, he's sitting in a boathouse. He's just gonna try and stay alive for as long as possible. Wookie, like a shark in the water, he smells blood, and he's definitely gonna go for maybe exits, or maybe he might even hunt him. You know, who knows?
Yeah, SMSU. I'm gonna be looking just don't think we're gonna see the BM quite yet. We did see a fair chunk of that in the
Yeah.
Augustana game.
Yeah, we did.
You know, when you're feeling good in a scrim, it's just what you do.
And it looks like he is going to go for the arrow, trying to see if there's anyone there. It will not catch him.
And Miles is gonna be chilling back there. Doesn't see Beast on.
Oh, but he's so
Gets knocked
close.
down to 9 HP
Wow.
by the shock dart.
Yeah, shock dart did
Doesn't
hit.
quite get picked up. I actually don't know this. Does the shock dart do more damage if you're in the center of it
Yes.
versus the outside?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because
If
I know
you're hit in the center,
it does do
tremendous damage.
what it does 50 damage or 75?
Yeah, it does a considerable amount. I'm not sure what the exact number is, but I know for a fact that the closer you are, like to the shock wave itself, like in the core of it, it's gonna hurt.
By
That
the
should
skin
have
of
been.
his teeth, he got out of that.
Yeah, he got hit by just about the outside of it.
Scanning ahead.
And the arrow does go out for Milk Bread. That's going to probably catch a couple of them. And even with that recon bolt destroyer, they're going to have some information on that.
This one's coming down once again.
Piece of bread, very aggressively just going on this site.
Oh, milk bread. Oh,
You
no.
should run.
And that's quite a statement. And the attacker Killjoy goes
And
down.
another Killjoy ult coming up from Piece of Bread.
He is
Round
feasting.
4. We
Yeah.
saw one on 2. We see another one now. That is
Right here.
insane.
What an aggressive play by Piece of Bread. And it worked in his favor. You saw Wookiee there taking out
One enemy remaining.
Oh my
Picked up one.
Oh my goodness! In their spawn, just completely destroying them. Not entirely sure what they were doing over there, but they will be cleaned up. And you can see, look at the economy on SMSU. They're rolling. They are rolling.
rolling in stacks right now.
Yeah, and unfortunately, as we see on the other side here, it's been looking pretty staggered. It's looking very bad on the side of
They do
Montclair
manage to get,
State.
4 rifles out there with the Spectre. Light shield rifle is really good, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's when you're up against a Vandal Man and they headshot you, like,
What do you do?
it's a bullet.
Yeah.
Well, it's a bullet regardless if you have full shields or light shields.
Yeah.
So definitely see what they can do with that. Your rifles don't help you very much.
No more.
Milk Bread, though, does
Spike
get
planted.
a kill on Woken. Gonna sit back and send out that owl drone, trying to see what he can find here.
Brad is looking like he is feeling spicy.
Swarm grenade.
Swarm grenade comes out, another one there.
Placing alarm bot.
Throw out the alarm bot there too. Jackson Beast on, hold it down, tree. Wait for our spot.
And they will send out the defender Killjoy.
Turret out.
There's 2 people right there. Jackson gonna swing.
Oh, and he doesn't actually get the score.
No more
Piece
sofa.
of bread, that 2K. Looking real good right now. It's still 3v3, but the bomb is down.
Pretty low health on the side of SMSU, but the shots are looking crisp.
Piece of bread.
One enemy
5
remaining.
possibly.
Oh my!
The ace could have been his.
Justin Valiant cranking 90s with the
Oh
right
my
click.
God.
Classic.
He's going off here. He almost had an ace on that one. And did you see how quick he flicked and went back to the stage? He could have gotten that if he really wanted to.
I love seeing Piece of Bread on Killjoy on Ascent.
It's so fun.
It's his special.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see it on Raider right
Dude.
He's feeling this spicy.
Pizza bread on Reyna would be an entirely different breed. Even look at the scoreboard. He's double digits.
11 and 4. He has his ult again.
Yeah. Oh, when you're balling out like that, yeah. No, that's the play.
That is insane.
And he's shooting out a shock dart here. Oh, he's shooting out shots. I think he's just like, hey, I'm just going for it. We're gonna see where they hit here. And it looks like they are gonna try to convince him.
You should run.
He's gonna come out. Nanostorm is there. First one's gonna come out there. Another Nanostorm got thrown. Pops as well. SMSU just getting all that utility.
Very badly here.
Yes, indeed. You're gonna hit the switch. Get that door and mark it. Pizza bread is there for the cross.
Caught lacking.
Spike
You don't
down,
want to
B.
do that, and it's now going to be a 2v3. SMSU down a person here, and they will get the bomb down. Beastmon and Wookie, the last two alive. As Montclair State begins to close in on them.
I must say, Beastmon
Enemy
is
tag.
not one to be caught lacking around. She will hit you in your head.
Wookie going off here with this. He's in the scrap right now. He's swinging for the fences, trying to do something.
Beastmon just crouched there. He's like, I don't want my head to show.
Hand you a
I
bit.
don't want to get
Oh,
big.
Wookie with a second kill. Could he get the third here? Nah, Beastmon gonna pick it up.
Revealing
And that is how you defend a site. Very good showing there by the two Beastmon and Wookie being able to kind of take that 3v2 and make something out of it. And again, Econ looking so good on the side of SMSU. Meanwhile, Montclair State gonna have to resort to using them
feeling like they gotta force up here. Kind of you know, definitely not. I don't think that's the move.
I'll find them.
It's
Because you
definitely
don't
something.
want to put yourself on a disadvantage. Like, you're already behind rounds, right? Like,
Yeah.
Out of my
you
way.
feel like you have to force up and like you have to buy it so you can at least like fight their rifles. But it's better for the long term of the game
Yeah.
if you can just play a little bit more conservative. Like, you know, you do a minimum buy where you know you have at least 4,000 credits or plus some for the next round.
Yeah.
So you have some utility. Hope that you can get a kill off of a sheriff, pick up a rifle, roll it into the next round. You know.
Oh my gosh! What a knife!
I mean,
Logan.
when you've got those specters, right? Like, you can't fight that with a specter.
You can't fight rifles either. You have to take an opportunity because they can get one headshot on you with a Phantom. Phantom doesn't kill you outright if you're farther away. It only does maybe like 140 from far ranges. It won't kill you.
I
immediately.
believe a headshot from it at max range.
It won't kill.
Maybe,
That's for
maybe
sure.
it's the middle range only does 121.
Yeah.
Nowhere to run.
Very close at going for this. He will get broken. And now it's
Spike
up
planted.
to. He's looking a little bit hesitant here. Wookie will be taken out. And now 2v2 on B side. They are going to converge here. They do get bombed down though.
One enemy remaining.
Just going to be as well. Wow. Yeah, and that's going to do it here for that round. Again, just being able to convert on these situations where they have to defend site after planting the bomb is just really well done. And you can see, yet again, the problems beginning to arise for Montclair as now the lead gets extended to 7-0, looking very familiar to the Augustana game.
Ooh, piece of bread. I'm gonna wait for the round countdown to fully go through to see if he's gonna keep this, but I'm gonna guess so.
Yeah, nice.
I don't think we've ever seen him off before.
I think this might be the first of a couple of occurrences that may well happen in the past coming season. Like this is gonna be kind of his thing. If he's feeling confident, why not just give him the like he has the money to buy something else later if he dies. Like, you might as well give him the chance. And again, Miles being a very aggressive Killjoy. You never usually see Killjoys trying to go for a lurk. And as you saw, Wookie will take out Miles. Beats up right with the op shot. And now it's down
The
2.
Seekers do come out from SSU, more on A side, so they will know that there's somebody up in tree, you know, moving back towards glass, and so it is on site. They're gonna rotate out to the mid side. They've got all the kills to do it.
Sage looking very stunned.
One
Not sure
enemy
what to do
remaining.
here. Wookie will pick up the Sage. And Milkbread, no idea that they've all moved to B side, and now with that plant, that's gonna cement that
Spike
he is
planted.
stuck. They have the sights.
If you're
Squad.
Milkred, you just have to save. Like,
Yeah.
This was your team's like chance to come back into this half.
Yeah.
With your full buy. You know they did scrape together full buy, right? But
Yeah.
like, what do you do now? You have to
It's-
save, but
there's
you're
not
gonna
much.
get hunted by 4 members of SMSU.
Yeah, and they're all going about the same way, so eventually they're gonna find him, and it's not gonna be pretty. He can maybe get a pick.
And SMSU doesn't care if they lose people here. They have so
Oh,
the killjoy
the
turn.
turret.
And a Woken just swings in there and
Wow.
Pops him.
Wow. Talk about sending a message. I mean, that's
at the end of the round there, we didn't catch it on cam, but Piece of Bread threw that off right over to Wookiee.
oh yeah.
Just throwing that around everybody.
Everyone
Everybody's
has a
gonna get a
chance.
piece of the action.
And I mean, Wookiee's doing really well right now. He's been hitting them assists pretty well. His recon's been pretty good. His shots have been pretty good, and yeah, he has he's definitely one of the oppers that you want. I mean, in the rotation of oppers, you got Piece of Bread, you got Wookiee, you got Woken. Those are your people you want if you want to op, and I think they're all pretty comfortable with the op in hand.
Little slow play coming out here onto A. SMSU probably feels like they really need to do that as much, but you know, they're gonna play smart.
They do shoot
You
that.
are divided.
Will
Not.
World Divided does come out.
Ooh, that's gonna be pretty good to try and at least.
Montclair completely in the dark right now.
Oh boy.
All the Astro utility coming out. Woken clearing hell.
Enemy mark.
Oh, Vulcan getting tagged by the Algernon.
Spike planted.
And they are going to change the shots here.
Spike goes down. And Montclair has to do a full retake on the site because he's fully set up.
Dog goes out, checking the tree.
Will get destroyed before it sees Miles there. So I don't know if he's going to realize that there was an animal.
Oh my goodness, Piece of Bread being able to kind of trade with his turret. Out here, Sherry does go down, and again now.
Montclair now pushing in through tree.
Wookiee.
Is back there. Picks up one.
Wow.
Gonna look for Reaping. Gets a second.
Can he get a third though? Not gonna be fast enough, but he will get the two with the op. Woken and Wookiee.
Revealing area.
And we saw Woken was at least 2 HP during that fight. He was very low.
Is Wookiee gonna trade out the op to somebody else?
I mean, perhaps.
I just want to see if they're gonna, everybody gets a chance.
I think Woken might
I want to
just
see
buy
me
it.
spot up. I want to see Jackson up.
Like, I think at this point, I think Wookiee's gonna keep it, but maybe Woken might just buy her own. Like at this point, I mean,
Well,
she has the money, you know.
They all can do whatever they want, kind of at this
Honestly,
point.
honestly.
If you're SMSU, you're feeling good.
Yeah, this is a 9-0 right now. The lead getting bigger and bigger, and this on a map like Ascent where they just know just about everything they need to know
You
about
should
the map.
run.
They have executes down pat here. Aljon is gonna catch Mary Hosat, and oh, he's caught reload. Oh, you can't be doing that. Yeah, they,
Spike
you know,
down,
COD
B.
reloads, they are a thing. Gotta watch out for them, you know.
They will kill you just like that.
Yes, indeed. And again, we're looking here at this situation. Even though SMSU's down a person, they still have a lot of reliability on their utility, on their gunplay. They're pretty strong on that fact. Miles is going to go for the killjoy. Shots are almost hitting Woken there directly. And the bullets are flying here.
One enemy
Oh, that was
remaining.
right on killjoy.
Oh, Jackson has the play. And that's going to be the round.
That's going to be a 4K on Jackson. Also, the shock dart on Wookiee, that killed the KJ with tremendous ease. And again, now the lead, 10-0, looking, now it's looking extremely familiar to the August
Should I
standing
play some
game.
stars
And
in
you see
this
Piece of
reality?
Bread has an Odin.
Oh, my.
He's now begun to just, you know, he's like, screw it, let's just bring that bad boy out.
You want to know what I'm really afraid of if I have a Marshall?
An op.
In Odin.
Yeah, that too. Like an ops are scary, but you're looking down the sight, you see a man chugging with a giant LMG. Like
The
he's
Odin
looking-
is terrifying.
Yeah, especially.
At least it's not Piece of Bread with a Reyna. With a Reyna off with a Odin.
Yeah, don't even get me
That'd
started.
be even scarier, but gonna be
Ooh.
scary regardless.
You see that the Raze is trying to bait out the shot from the op with the shoulder peek, but Wookiee has that patience and that composure to not even try to go for a shot.
Ooh. Odin Piece of Bread.
Oh,
Woken picks him up.
So quick to get up, like into that position and be able to pick him up before he's able to turn that corner. She will be holding that angle now in heaven. The flash does go out as she begins to push up. She's gonna have to check this corner here. You can see Raze is peeking it hard, waiting for that advantage to come through.
One enemy remaining.
Watching this
Now
spot.
Raze is left.
Picked up.
Oh, and she's gonna have to look out here because they've got people on the hunt now. You can see there's Beast Mob, and they will be able to get the Beast Mob before Woken gets that trade. Now 4K on the plane as well. They are
Last round
working
before
like
the
a well-oiled
switch.
machine.
They are just flying right
SMSU Gold back at it again. The squad have been reunited, and they look almost like they've never left. They never fell off. It's
Yeah, and let's just talk a little bit about like the journey that this team has had.
Oh, yeah.
Since we first did commentary for them.
yeah. I mean, Jackson last episode, I should say, was immortal at some point.
Scanning
He
ahead.
was
You want to
almost
fight
the
it?
king of the crop.
I think when we had our first semester
Spike
here
down
at SMSU,
A.
we actually had a team. I think Jackson might have been Platt.
He was pretty high. He was one of the higher rated team members of SMSU, and he still retains that now. I mean,
Spike
most of the
planted.
team is Plat. Well, at least last act they were mostly Plat with some Immortal, and they were looking really good. And I feel like that it has not changed one bit. They're still working together.
Just keep grinding. They're definitely putting in the work, as we can see from the results they're getting.
Wookie with another op shot.
Prisoners. We can actually hear Wookie from the other room.
Yeah, he's
Going
gone
a
off
little
Last
crazy
player
after getting that
standing.
shot.
with the Odin kill, and even on top of that, even with one person left, they're gonna just let those
That
ults
is
fly.
that is the fifth killjoy we can see.
Switching
Yeah.
For a
sides.
piece of bread.
This has
Match
been
point.
quite the
in
game.
12 rounds.
Yeah.
He nearly did a killjoy ult every other round.
Yeah, and that goes to show you just how
That
good the piece of bread is.
Is absurd.
He's one of the best players I've seen in the game. Next to Jackson, Beast Mod, Wookie Woken, when they all coordinate, when they all are able to just kind of work together off of their own utility, off of their gunplay, they just become a different. They're just built different. Like it's crazy how far we've come from our first season of official Valorant collegiate gameplay.
It really is that team play too, you know.
Yeah.
It's SMSU has gone from trying to take a whole bunch of 1v1s and ego feeds to
Pulling them in.
swinging off a contact, like
Yeah.
setting up plays off of utility, you know, Skyflash with Beastmon, Astrocess with Jackson, like the dashes with Woken. It really is so great to see all of it.
Yeah, and again now that SMSU has a chance to go for the defend here, they're looking pretty well. I mean, you can see, look at SMSU going for this push up in A
Spike
main.
down A.
Like, they've gotten some kills off, and Spike is down. Now it's a 3v3. Brimstone stuck in a bad spot. Trying to regroup with his team, but they're so far away. It's gonna be pretty hard to do.
Jackson is looking for blood.
He wants it. He's gonna get it. Oh my goodness. And now 2v3 as they begin to go into mid to probably make their last stand. And the arrow goes out. They know exactly where they are. Ray tries to get out of there.
One enemy
The
remaining.
shot guard works, and Jackson will pick it up.
Defenders win.
13-0 sweep in this game. You know, as much as I wanted this preseason game to be, you know, a fight, you can't lie. A stomp is a stomp. You know,
It does feel good if you're SMSU, I think, to like
yeah.
be like, okay, we still got it. We just came back hot as ever.
Yeah, red hot. This has been, like, out of the 2 games today, I believe it's only been 2 rounds that that any other team has won against them. So
Yeah.
in total of like 26. It's a good way to show that you're still in form and that you're still here to make some waves in this season.
Me personally, I would have liked to see a lot closer games.
Yeah, for sure.
Just from a competitive standpoint, you definitely learn a lot more off of the harder games and the losses.
Yeah, it's always something for a challenge.
stomp feels great, but it's
when you're looking at tape, like for the for
yeah,
past
when
game,
you're
like,
trying to
what
figure out
wrong.
what you can do to better yourself as a team,
Yeah,
not a whole lot you can learn from Stomp, but feels great to see it.
feels great
It's
to win.
definitely some, you know,
Yeah.
it's some fuel in the confidence tank.
Yeah, and I think that SMSU is looking real confident. Of course, this is preseason. There is best of threes coming in the the near future, so we're gonna have to see how those develop. But for right now, just from this alone, SMSU is looking real good, and I know for a fact that they're feeling good about this one.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us here at SMSU Esports. We will be back, I believe not next week.
Saturday.
Yeah, we will be back Saturday
League,
for
yep.
League of Legends. So catch us for that. SMSU lost their best of 3 this previous Saturday. Be interested to see how they can come back from that and how they can improve. But thank you for joining us. This has been Grama Grop.
This has been Afro Kuma.
Thank you.